So the thing is that I had a misunderstanding of how success worked, which is that it's far more stacking many things on top of each other than it is nothing, 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 and then something works, right? And so if you imagine success like a bridge, right? So you're over here and you've got this chasm that you have to get across, right? This is, let's say there's alligators here and lava and all sorts of stuff, right? And then there's you over here who's got, your big smiley face and you're happy and you're doing all the stuff you want. The thing is that I thought that I just kept wanting to jump over this gap over and over again and think like if I just jumped hard enough or if I had the right opportunity, that's what would do it. But more likely than not, it's really like you install these bricks on the path and you keep walking and it's like, okay, well, I fall here. Okay, well, I'll fix this one later. And then you take and then you start again and then you fall here and then you fix this and you keep going and then you fall here and then you fix this and then all of a sudden you make it all the way across. And that's what it looks like or what the experience of kind of becoming the overnight success is. And that's why so many people talk about it, where it doesn't happen at all and then it happens all at once. It's not that it happens all at once. The actual outcome of getting a system to work all the way through, that is binary. But the process of building the system is actually very linear. I'm also not saying this from a position of even though I saw some success early in my career, I also started pretty early. And so I had 9 failed businesses, 9, before I had one that really worked. And so I bring this up to say that I don't know what failure you're on right now. Maybe you're on 0 failures, you're on 1 failure or 2 failures, but you have way more failures in you. At the end of the day, one of the big realizations I had is that since life is an infinite game, and what that means is that there are games where you have a defined time period and at the end you count the score, right? And then there's infinite games where the only point of the game is to keep playing the game. And so the point of marriage is not to get married, it's to stay married. The point of health is not to get healthy, it's to stay healthy. And the point of business is not to get into business, but to stay in business. And so basically the only thing that you have to do to stay in business is to choose to continue to fight. And so once you realize that, then you realize that you become a success the moment you decide you are.